The last set of taillights drove away into the night. Far away, coyote cries. 34 revolver reflected the moonlight, pointed right between his eyes. And in the paper Monday morning it read that it was the night the White River turned red. That it was the night that the White River turned red. The black and blue cloud the memories of my youth. She tried to shield me from the pain, but on her cheek and in her vacant eyes I saw the proof. You were the king and oh, your terror reigned. 20-some odd years has been more than enough, and it's time to pay for what you've done. And looking at you now, you don't seem to be so tough, staring down the barrel of a gun. And in the paper Monday morning it read that it was the night the White River turned red. That it was the night that the White River turned red. Till the day that I am dead, but I pray this shot will quiet all her cries in my head. But either way, I'll stand here with smoke trailing off, watching that river turn red. Oh, watching that river turn red. Oh, watching that river turn red. Oh, watching that White River turn red. Forgiveness, but I know you all too well. You acted like the devil, so I'll send you straight to hell. Mucky Duck, how the hell are ya? Thank y'all very much. Y'all showed up. Look at you. So my name is Kaitlin Butts. I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Have any of y'all ever been to Marfa, Texas? Seen the Marfa lights? Well, if you haven't, there's some alien shit going on out there. And way out in the West Texas desert, there are some lights that go off out in the distance, and nobody knows what it is. I'm very convinced that it's aliens. So my now husband took me on a trip out there to see the Marfa lights, and I didn't believe him at first, but I saw them, and they're there. So whenever I got home, I wrote the song called Marfa Lights. Take me out west, take me on a quest. You told me not to change out of my cheap denim dress. Oh no. Well, two lovers on the run, like a bullet from a gun. And if love is just a game, well then I think we won. Just out of reach, we're just out of sight. Like the Marfa lights, like the Marfa lights. Take me by heart, take me by my hand, and let's dance across the horizon in the desert sand. Oh, I'll be your cosmic cowgirl if you'll be my moonlit sky. I'll chase you around low and high. We're just out of reach, we're just out of sight. Like the Marfa lies, like the Marfa lies. Everything I thought I knew about love, it was a lie. I'd cross my humble heart and hope to die if I ever had to say goodbye. Oh, I'll be your cosmic cowgirl if you'll be my moonlit sky. I'll chase you around low and high. We're just out of reach, we're just out of sight. Like the Marfa lies, like the Marfa lies, like the Marfa lies, like the Marfa lies. Well, thank you guys so much for showing up for my show this evening. I'm so happy. Last time I was here, it was kind of COVID time, so we had to do it at felt like 10% capacity. So I'm really glad to have it be back to normal. This song I wrote, I was 18 years old, which is now 10 years later, which blows my mind. And I was trying to figure out what to do with my life, and I was trying to decide where I wanted to go to college and where I wanted to bloom. And then I got a little tiny, couple $100 scholarship to this music school, and it kind of confirmed all my dreams of wanting to do music full time. So I wrote this song called Wild Rose, about blooming where you're planted. When she was young, they called her Wild Rose. The ladies in the town turned up their nose. The boys all loved her, heaven knows, but she would never be tied down. She said that she was getting out. The first chance she had, she'd take it. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I know for sure that I'll make it. So on the day that she turned 18, she bought a ticket for the Greyhound bus. He looked up from his cowboy hat and said, "Oh, baby, what about us?" She said, "I've got to go, I've got to bloom, but in this small town, babe, there ain't no room for this wild rose." And he looked at her and said, "Well, baby, you can bloom no matter where you are. You don't have to live in the sky to be a star. You don't have to be the sun to shine. Baby, just be mine." Well, she got on the bus, said, "I just can't stay." She didn't look back as they pulled away, but the humming of the tires couldn't drown out the words she heard him say. And there beside the road, she saw a wild rose, and it bloomed right where God had planted it, on an old rusty barbed wire fence. And all of a sudden, it all made sense when he said, "Baby, you can bloom no matter where you are. You don't have to live in the sky to be a star. You don't have to be the sun to shine. Baby, just be mine." Well, the bus pulled away with an empty seat. She made a call saying, "Baby, come and get me." They drove all through the night and were home to see an Oklahoma sunrise. sitting on the porch late at night, watching their babies chasing fireflies. The little one looks up at the sky and says, I wanna be a star. And they said, baby, you can bloom no matter where you are. You don't have to live in the sky to be a star. Thank you. So if you know me at all, you know that I have a really dark sense of humor. Kind of messed up a little bit. I like to stir things up. And so I wrote that song when I was 18, and I was like wanting Wild Rose to go a little bit buck wild and do something crazy. And so I wrote the song underneath a tree in Ardmore, Oklahoma at my mom's old farmhouse. The song's called Bored If I Don't. This is for all the housewives that want to leave their husbands. I'm just a young girl in a small town that's settled down away too soon. Before I even understood what I was promising not to do. Yeah, I remember that day in my white dress. My fate was sealed. Yeah, I feel like a wild rose plucked and stuck in someone's windowsill. And I know that it's wrong telling lies to a man who's honest as a day is long. And I know I should stay at home, but I know that I won't, because I'm damned if I do, and I'm bored if I don't. Oh, oh. Can I sneak around in shadows or cover up the footprints from the dirt? Or can I find out what my heart needs without his getting hurt? Oh, and I know that it's wrong telling lies to a man who's honest as a day is long. And I know I should head on home, but I know that I won't, because I'm damned if I do, and I'm bored if I don't. Oh, oh, oh. And there's no playing by the rules when you're playing a cheating man's game. 'Cause even when you win, you lose just the same. Oh, and I know that it's wrong telling lies to a man who's honest as a day is long. And I know I should make him go, but I know that I won't, because I'm damned if I do. Oh, I'm damned if I do, and I'm bored if I don't. Oh, 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 oh. on pills, daddy's over the hill, but we're all gonna die someday. Well, it hurts down here on earth, Lord, it hurts down here on earth. It hurts down here 'cause we're running out of beer, but we're all gonna die someday. Yeah, we're all gonna die someday, Lord, we're all gonna die someday. Mama's on pills, daddy's over the hill, but we're all gonna die someday, someday. Well, all of my friends are stoned, Lord, all of my friends are stoned. Well, Jamie got stoned 'cause she couldn't get boned, but we're all gonna die someday. Yeah, we're all gonna die someday, Lord, we're all gonna die someday. Mama's on pills, daddy's over the hill, but we're all gonna die someday, someday. Well, they can all kiss my ass, Lord, they can all kiss my ass. If they're gonna kiss my ass, well, they better do it fast, 'cause we're all gonna die someday. Yeah, we're all gonna die someday, Lord, we're all gonna die someday. Mama's on pills, daddy's over the hill, but we're all gonna die someday. Yeah, we're all gonna die someday, Lord, we're all gonna die someday. Mama's on pills, daddy's over the hill, but we're all gonna die someday. Oh, that's a Kacey Chambers song. So about 5 years ago, this boy was driving down the highway, and he heard one of my songs on the radio, and he had a duet that he needed someone to come sing on, and called one of my friends, Dalton Domino, who I'd been touring with, and asked him if I was cool enough, and Dalton Domino gave him the approval, and then I drove to Lubbock, Texas, to go sing on this song with them. This song is called "A Life Where We Work Out." Hell yeah. In a life where we work out, well, there's a house up on a hill, and a front porch going all the way round, and a flower pot on a windowsill. We sit and watch the sunset while the kids play in the field. 'Cause in a life where we work out, there's a house up on a hill. I still call you darling, you still call me babe. I smile in the mirror when I say my new last name. You take me out dancing on the weekends that I don't sing. 'Cause in a life where we work out, you still call me babe. If life is only ups and downs, maybe you'll come on back and save me from what I've become. 'Cause Lord knows I can't keep losing sleep, dreaming about a life where we work out. Our love's still hotter than a Texas summer day, and you still bite your lip when I look at you in that way. We pull off on some old dirt road on the way home 'cause we can't wait. 'Cause in a life where we work out, our love's hotter than a summer day. If life is only ups and downs, maybe you'll come on back around and save me life where we work out. If life is only ups and downs, maybe you'll come on back around and save me from what I've become. 'Cause Lord knows I can't keep losing sleep, dreaming about a life where we work out. A life where we work out. So a few weeks after I recorded that song on that album with Flatland Cavalry, you might have heard of them. So I was competing in the Larry Joe Taylor Songwriter Competition down in Stephenville, Texas. And I didn't win or anything, but I did get invited to this party. And the thing about this party was there was no alcohol there. And when you invite a whole bunch of musicians over to your house to play songs, we need some kind of exchange. And the bar is not high. The bar is Keystone Light. There was maybe a couple laying around, but we were playing beer pong with water, which is just a big no from me, dog. And so I found slash stole this bottle of honey wine that was in my friend's trunk. And I brought it to Clutto from Flatland, and I said, hey, and we're really good friends at the time. He was out there to support me. And I said, hey, do you want to drink this, like all of it right now? And so we passed it back and forth until it was all gone. And I'm like inching closer and closer to him because he's really cute. And he is not catching any hints whatsoever. It's going right over his head. And he's so much so that he's like, hey, we should have our own songwriter competition with the word honey wine in it. And I'm like, I mean, I was trying to make out with you, but I guess we could do that too. Honey wine. So in a couple days, my friend sent me this voice memo with the word honey wine, and it was this really sweet song. And then about a year later, we started dating, and I wrote this song for him on Valentine's Day. The song is called How Lucky Am I? Baby, pass the honey wine. That cowboy hat fits you awful nice. With every drink, I'm scooting closer to your side. Since when am I the one to make all the moves? With you, I feel like I can break all the rules. Well, how lucky am I to be sitting with you? Yeah, I drive every night into the western sky with the sun bright in my eyes for you to take my heart, waste my gas, and take my time. How lucky am I? How lucky am I? Can we just lay here and listen to the rain? Saying I love you is all I want to say. Well, how lucky am I for you to feel the same? I'll tell you the reasons why the time was right when you came around. No, I couldn't fight it. Hell, I didn't even want to try. Your heart is everything mine lacks. I like it when you laugh with everything you have. Well, how lucky am I to have a better half? That's when you'll say, aw. Yeah, I drive every night into the western sky with the sun bright in my eyes for you to take my heart, waste my gas, and I take my time. How lucky am I? How lucky am I? Sometimes you'll be miles away, but I think to myself, hey, that's okay. 'Cause you'll be back around soon, just one more day. 'Cause when you know, yeah, you can't deny. I hope forever that you'll be mine. 'Cause you're the one I want. I'll sing it one more time. Yeah, I drive every night into the western sky with the sun bright in my eyes for you to take my heart, waste my gas, and take my town. How lucky am I? How lucky am I? How lucky am I? How lucky am I? So as of October of 2020, that man that was sitting next to me at that party is now my husband. Ooh. That's enough of that sweet shit. All right, I'm gonna play a drinking song. So I'm in a songwriter text message group with a few of my friends. There's Jamie Lynn Wilson, there's Charlie Stout, there's Josh Abbott. William Clark Green is in it, but he's never turned in a song, so he kind of sucks. But Cleto's in it as well, and one person at the beginning of the week turns in a song or like a title or a topic that we all have to write a song around and turn into a Dropbox at the end of the week. And so this particular week, Josh Abbott was in the driver's seat of the topic, and he's just a weird little duck, if you know him. God love him. But he wanted us to write around the phrase lady finger cactus. And to be honest, I didn't really want to Google search it because I was afraid of what was going to come up. Lady finger cactus. No thanks. I cheated a little bit, and I wrote a song around the word cactus. It's called Wild Juanita's Cactus Juice, and it goes like this. Out in the middle of BFE, somewhere south, the rural Route 3 is a site of something legendary. It's Wild Juanita's roadside stand. In a lean-to shack by an old garage with a fruit stand out front for camouflage. And you might think it's just a mirage, but I'll tell you firsthand that it isn't. There are buckets of plums and shells full of jelly and canned fruit salsa to put in your belly. But the best kept secret is not the produce. It's Wild Juanita's cactus juice. Wild Juanita's cactus juice got you all feeling all loosey-goosey. It could make enemies call a truce. It'll make you feel good, but you don't have to fear it. Enlivens your body, your mind, and spirit. Wild Juanita's cactus juice, it just might save the world. In the back, she's cooking up a fresh new batch, homegrown, organic from the paddle patch, with a little bit of this and a lot of bit of that. She's never written down the recipe. Juanita's no shaman with the rattlestick, no floral waters to sprinkle you with. Juanita's just an old recluse, so by golly, she'll sell you her cactus juice. Wild Juanita's cactus juice got you all feeling all loosey-goosey. It could make enemies call a truce. It'll make you feel good, but you don't have to fear it. Enlivens your body, your mind, and spirit. Wild Juanita's cactus juice, it just might save the world. This is where I have a guitar solo. You can chug it from a jug or sip it through a straw. It'll make you see things that you never saw. It might even make you like your mother-in-law. It just might save the world. Wild Juanita's cactus juice got you all feeling all loosey-goosey. Could make enemies call a truce. It'll open your mind, but you don't have to fear it. Enlivens your body, your spirit. Wild Juanita's cactus juice, it just might save the world. Well, Wild Juanita's cactus juice, it just might save the world. Okay, everybody drink. Where'd he go? Speaking of, is there any way that I could get like a water too? Yesterday I flew in from Telluride, Colorado, and I picked the cheapest flight to Houston, and I will never ever do that again. I shuttled from Telluride to Montrose, Colorado, then took a flight from Telluride to Denver, Denver to New Orleans, New Orleans to Houston. Left my hotel yesterday at 9:30, got here at 11:30 last night. So I'm a little hoarse. Been in the mountains coming to this damp city. Oh my God. I've come from like the driest place in the world to I am moist like everywhere. Got out of the plane. I was like, am I in a jungle? Is this a tropical forest? Or in a rainforest cafe? I don't know. Where the jungle sounds. So during the dark times, or as most people call it, COVID, I wrote this song in I was pretty sad. And I was thinking about all the people that were essential workers because I became very unessential very quickly. And I was thinking about everyone that wakes up every morning, goes to work, works all day, goes home, goes to bed, and gets up and does it the same thing every day. So I wrote this song called What Else Can She Do? She left the country with big city dreams running wild in her mind, looking for love or adventure or anything else she could find. But her small town pretty didn't play in the city too well, and the life that she thought would be heaven now feels more like hell. There's lots of sad stories, and this here's another. A big city dreams that got swept down the gutter. And he said, if you leave, don't you ever come back. She burned all the bridges she knew. So she wakes up and puts on her apron. What else can she do? She works 12-hour shifts, pouring coffee for strangers. She walks home at night, well aware of the dangers, but too tired to care. She dreams of a life free of sadness or strife, or what it'd be like to be somebody's wife, and a table with no empty chairs. So she wakes up and fills up her own coffee cup and wonders if God hears her prayers. There's lots of sad stories, and this here's another. A big city dreams that got swept down the gutter. And he said, if you leave, don't you ever come back. She burned all the bridges she knew. So she wakes up and puts on her apron. What else can she do? All right. She serves up the bacon, and the money she's making still won't pay the bills. And the city is busy and always in motion, but somehow for her, time stands still. She wonders if happiness lies in the country back home, and she'd like to go back, but she knows good and well that she won't. There's lots of sad stories, and this here's another. A big city dreams that got swept down the gutter, and he said if you leave, don't you ever come back. She burned all the bridges she knew, so she wakes up and puts on her apron. What else can she do? So she wakes up and puts on her apron. What else can she do? So I recorded a project back in February out in Nashville, Tennessee, and that song's going to be on that. So, and this next one here too. So y'all be on the lookout. I'm going to be releasing a new project for a full project for the first time in like 5 or 6 years. So I'm so happy and excited to have a final product that feels like me. But this next song, I wrote it. It was Johnny Cash's birthday, and I was thinking about how difficult it must have been to be June Carter Cash and be in love with such, I'm sure, a difficult man. But I think we're all pretty familiar what it's like to be in love with difficult men. Am I right, ladies? We love them. So I wrote this song called Jackson. He said, I'm saving up to buy you a diamond. He said, it won't be much, but I'll get you one soon. I thought we'd be married in a fever. I thought we'd ride off like Johnny and June. But I don't think we'll make it to Jackson. No, I don't think we'll make it that far. No, I don't think we'll make it to Jackson. As long as you keep breaking my heart. Yeah. Empty promises around every corner. I can barely see the light in your eyes. You say you're wrong and you say you'll change, but your heartbreak lips remain the same, and they're too good at telling lies. Well, it takes a lot of pain and time to change a woman's mind, but I've reached the point of no return, and you crossed that line. So I don't think we'll make it to Jackson. No, I don't think we'll make it that far. No, I don't think we'll make it to Jackson. As long as you keep breaking my heart. Yeah. Thank you so very much. Are y'all enjoying your food out there? It looks really good. Wish I could have some. I'm just kidding. They're feeding me. Mucky Duck treats me real good. That's right. I rode my bicycle past your window last night. I roller skated to your door at daylight. It almost seems like you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you got something I need. Well, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out, you see. Well, I've been looking around a while. You got something for me. Well, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. I don't go too fast, but I go pretty far. For somebody who don't drive, I've been all around the world. And some people say I've done all right for a girl. Oh, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out, you see. Well, I've been looking around a while. You got something for me. Oh, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out, you see. Well, I've been looking around a while. You got something for me. Well, I've got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. Yeah. Thank you. That's a Melanie Safka song. My mom asked me where I heard that song, and I was like, I think like a Geico commercial or something. And she was like, God. The youths. These freaking kids. So for a long time, I had someone in my life who was dealing with substance abuse, and it was a really hard time for everyone, I mean, including her and just the whole family and everyone that knew about it. It was really tough. And she disappeared for what felt like an eternity, and I wrote this song with my friend Mando, Saenz, just praying that she'd come home. That song is called She's Using. I still remember the day she left. She was 18. She just needed a couple of days away, floating in a codeine dream. Yeah, she walked through an open door that said, welcome all lost souls. And Mama said it's like losing a child without the flowers or the casseroles. And she knows she's using anyone that hurt her to blame for what she's done wrong. And darkness is her twilight, and sadness is her song. And if you ask her what she's using, she'd say, anything I can get my hands on. It could have been 'cause her daddy left her out of curiosity. It could have been a bad boyfriend that wouldn't let her be. I don't hold it against her, I just hold it against whatever makes her remember to take, whatever makes her forget. She's using anyone that hurt her to blame for what she's done wrong. And darkness is her twilight, and sadness is her song. And if you ask her what she's using, she'd say, anything I can get my hands on. Today she walked in our door, tired and worn. Said, I'm tired of living like this, and I want to come home. She's using anyone that'll hold her and help her to get straight. And darkness is her twilight, but she knows it's not too late. And if you ask her what she's using, it's what I needed all day long. Yeah, anything I can get my hands on. Yeah, anything I can get my hands on. Anything I can get my hands on. Why didn't love put a gun in my hand? Why didn't love put a gun in my hand? Why did love put a gun in my hand? In my bed, in my head, in my hand. Was it for redemption? Was it for revenge? Was it for the battle? Was it for an edge? For the thrill of pushing my heart to the edge. Why did love put a gun in my hand? Why did love put a knife in my heart? Why didn't love open up my scars? Why did love put a knife in my heart? In my bed, in my head, in my heart. Was it for redemption? Was it for revenge? Was it for the battle? Was it for revenge? Was it for the thrill of pushing my heart to the edge? song. Well, standing on a riverside, waiting on a train, causing the humidity and praying for rain. Going around in circles, just like I always do. I'm trying to lose the sugar booga blues. Well, down in Louisiana, I had this man one time with that boudin on the table and the catfish on that line. Well, I did my best to please him, but I had nothing he could use, and now I'm trying to lose the sugar booga blues. Well, I had a man in Texas, he was mighty good to me. I had a man in Texas, I had two in Tennessee. Sometimes I miss them, but if else I had to choose, and now I'm trying to lose the sugar booga blues. Well, I had a man in Texas, he was mighty good to me. I had a man in Texas, I had two in Tennessee. Sometimes I miss them, but if else I had to choose, and now I'm trying to lose the sugar booga blues. Yeah, I'm trying to lose the sugar booga blues. Yeah, I'm trying to lose the sugar booga blues. Are y'all having a good time tonight? Good. I'm gonna play a song by one of my favorite songwriters, Lori McKenna. You can have him. I hope you have fun. Well, I guess wife number 3 could be the one. But it won't be long till you won't be new. And he'll be downtown trying to find someone to make the mirror stop telling the truth. Old men, young women only work in the beginning. She's the past in a summer dress, and he's a ride in a red Corvette. She's a prize, he's a winning. She thinks it is what it isn't, and neither one can change what's missing. Old men, young women. You say he's so nice, and he treats you so good. Well, he's had enough damn practice, he sure as hell should. He knows what to buy you, and he knows what to say. And maybe it's nobody's business what they're willing to trade. Old men, young women only work in the beginning. She's the past in a summer dress, and he's a ride in a red Corvette. She's a prize, he's a winning. She thinks it is what it isn't, and neither one can change what's missing. Old men, young women. Yeah, you want the lights off, he wants the lights on, so you can pretend. It's not a funny song, y'all. He can hold on. pretend that he can hold on, hold on, hold on. Old men, young women only work in the beginning. She's a past in a summer dress, and he's a ride in a red Corvette. She's a prize, he's a winning. She thinks it is what it isn't, and neither one can change what's missing. Old men, young women, old men. Yeah, old men, young women only work in the beginning. She's a past in a summer dress, and he's a ride in a red Corvette. It's a sad song, y'all. Oh, those poor men. Let's see. The red-headed stranger from Blue Rock, Montana, rode in town one day, and under his knees was a raging black stallion. Walking behind was a bay. The red-headed stranger had eyes like the thunder, and his lips, they were sad and tight. His little lost love lay asleep on the hillside, and his heart was heavy as night. Don't cross him, don't boss him, he's wild in his sorrow. He's riding and hiding his pain. Don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow, and maybe he'll ride on again. The yellow-haired lady leaned out of her window and looked up the stranger there. I bought her a drink and he gave her some money. He just didn't seem to care. Got lost. The yellow, the red-headed stranger. Oh my God, I'm blacked out. Okay. The yellow-haired lady leaned out of her window and looked up the stranger there. She drew back in fear at the sight of his stallion, but cast greedy eyes on the bay. But how could she know that this dancing bay pony meant more to him than life? This was the horse that his little lost darling had ridden when she was his wife. Don't cross him, don't boss him, he's wild in his sorrow. He's riding and hiding his pain. Don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow, and maybe he'll ride on again. The yellow-haired lady came down to the tavern and looked up the stranger there. He bought her a drink and he gave her some money, and he just didn't seem to care. She followed him out as he saddled his stallion and laughed as she grabbed at the bay. Well, he shot her so quick they had no time to warn her. She never heard anyone say, don't cross him, don't boss him, he's wild in his sorrow. He's riding, hiding his pain. Don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow. and the stranger went free, of course. 'Cause you can't hang a man for killing a woman who's trying to steal your horse. Well, this is the tale of the red-headed stranger, and if he should pass your way, stay out of the path of that raging black stallion, and don't lay a hand on that bay. Well, don't cross him, don't boss him, he's wild in his sorrows, he's riding and hiding his pain. And don't fight him, don't spite him, just wait till tomorrow, and maybe he'll ride on again. So this next song I'm going to play is by one of my dear late friends, Miss Kylie Rae Harris, who passed away a couple years ago in a tragic car accident. And I want to always sing her song because she was one of my best friends. So this song is called Runaway. If I could only run away like I used to, pack up Teddy and take off for the living room, just waiting for Mama to come to my rescue. If I could only run away like I used to, if I could only run away like I want to, drive out to California like all the dreamers do, say peace out to everything, just coast on through. If I could only run away like I used to, run away to a place far from here, where I can just disappear, where I don't care, and all I do is turn me loose, turn me loose. If I could only run away from this feeling, maybe a sun-drenched margarita is what I'm needing. Go somewhere where I'm not so self-defeating. If I could only run away from this feeling, run away to a place far from here, where I can just disappear, where I don't care, and all I do is turn me loose, turn me loose. Ooh. If I could only run away, ooh. If I could only run away, ooh. I'm trying to think of the cover that I played last time I was here, but I think I'm just gonna do it again anyways. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Y'all sing it if you know it. It should have been different, but it wasn't different, was it? Same old story, and dear John, and so long. It should have fit like a glove, it should have fit like a ring, like a diamond ring, token of true love. Should have all worked out, but it didn't. She should be here now, but she isn't. There's her trouble, there's her trouble. You keep seeing double with the wrong one, and you can't see I love you, you can't see she doesn't, but you just keep a holding on. There's your trouble. So now you're thinking about all you're missing, how deep you're sinking and round and dragging down. Why don't you cash in your chips? Why don't you call it a loss? Not such a big loss. Chalk it up to better luck. Could have been true love, but it wasn't. It should all add up, but it doesn't. There's your trouble, there's your trouble. You keep seeing double with the wrong one, and you can't see I love you, you can't see she doesn't, but you just keep a holding on. There's your trouble. Should have all worked out, but it didn't. She should be here now, but she isn't. There's your trouble, there's your trouble. You keep seeing double with the wrong one, and you can't see I love you, you can't see she doesn't, but you just keep a holding on. There's your trouble. There's your trouble. There's your trouble. There's your trouble. There is your trouble. I've got something in my eye. Oh my goodness. Someone got a mirror. I got glitter in my eye. I'm gonna try and play this song. It's gonna be an adventure, everyone. Here's another sing along. Any man of mine better be proud of me. Even when I'm ugly, he still better love me. I can be late for a date, that's fine, but he better be on time. Any man of mine said or but it says if it's just right when the last year's dress is just a little too tight, and anything I do or say better be okay when I have a bad hair day. And if I change my mind a million times, I wanna hear him say, yeah, 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 I like it that way. Any man of mine better walk the line. He better show me a teasing, squeezing, pleasing kind of time. And any man who knows how the story goes, it's gotta be a heart beating fine through breathtaking earthquaking time. Any man of mine. Any man of mine better disagree when I say another woman's looking better than me. And if I cook him dinner and I burn it back, he better say, I like it like that, yeah. And if I change my mind a million times, I wanna hear him say, yeah, 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 I like it that way. Any man of mine better walk the line. He better show me a teasing, squeezing, pleasing kind of time. And any man who knows how the story show me a teasing, squeezing, pleasing kind of time. And any man who knows how the story goes, he's gotta be a heartbeating, fine tuned, breathtaking, earthquaking time. Any man of mine. You gotta shimmy, shake, and make the earthquake. Kick, boom, turn, stomp, stomp. And then you go heel to toe till your boots wanna break, till your feet and your back ache. Keep 'em moving till you just can't take, till you just can't take anymore. Come on, everybody, on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, 2, hey, woo! Ooh. She's messy. We're messy tonight. All right, I've got a couple more songs for you guys. Thank you guys so much for buying tickets to this show, and thank you guys for I've seen a couple of kids around here, so I wanted to thank you all for bringing your kids, even though I curse a little bit and talk about just stuff. I really appreciate y'all because I'm a big believer in if you can see it, you can be it, and I think that it's really cool that y'all brought some of your kids out here tonight. So, sorry for cursing, but not really. It's the real world. But if your kid's gonna be a fan of me, your kid's gotta know that Kaitlin says things that we shouldn't say. Let's do, this one. So over quarantine in 2020, the dark times, myself and my fiance both moved back into my mom's house in Ardmore, Oklahoma, because we didn't know if we were going to have to slingshot and kill squirrels in our backyard and grow our own food. Like, we literally bought a 25-pound tub of wheat to grow. Like, we were a little crazy there for a second. I think everyone was. So we didn't know what the hell was going to happen because our jobs became just gone. We were unemployed. And so we moved back in with my mom. And one day it was my job to sit on the couch while the plumber came over. And which is so redneck. I just think it's so funny. But I was missing the road quite a bit. It was like really hard. It was probably like April or May when it was just the weird hard times where everyone was real scared. And so, missing the road, wrote the song called Roadrunner. It goes like this. Desert highway, alongside freight trains, roadkill, windmill, doing it for the thrill. Wine lines, tequila lime, working my overtime. Hightail, got a show at another rodeo. Well, my heart's a wild card, only loves my guitar. Heartbreaks, mistakes, eat my weight in rattlesnakes. Can't stop, I won't stop, I only at a truck stop. Coyote, buffalo, rabbit on the radio. Cause baby, I'm a roadrunner. No, you can't slow me down. hotel, motel, stay out of a prison cell, redneck, sound check, fist fly, hit the deck, midnight riding, singing white lightning, Flatland, I'll be damned, better hide the contraband, 'cause baby I'm a road runner, no you can't slow me down, oh 'cause I'm a white line up all night, driving till the sunlight, doesn't matter what time, 'cause I'm ready to go, 'cause I'm a road runner. One more time. No, you can't slow me down. Oh, 'cause I'm a white line up all night, driving till the sunlight, doesn't matter what time, 'cause I'm ready to go, 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 go. Oh, 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 'cause I'm a road runner. Someone brought me something fancy down there. It's pink and it's got something on the rim. So I've got a couple more songs for you guys. Thank you guys so much again for coming and listening to me. Again, my name is Kaitlin Butts. This last song I'm gonna do is something I learned from my mom for her 50th birthday. It's kind of a weird request for my mom to make, for me to play like an old rock song for her 50th birthday, but here we are. The song is called In the Pines. My man don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I shiver the whole night through. My man, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I'd shiver the whole night through. My man, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I'd shiver the whole night through. That man, he was a hard-working man. Was found in a driving wheel, but his body was never found. My man, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I'd shiver the whole night through. My man, don't you lie to me. Well, tell me in the pines where the sun don't ever shine. I shiver the whole night through. My man, don't you lie to me. Well, tell me where did you sleep last night? Thank you so very much. Thank you guys for listening to me. Again, my name is Kaitlin Butts. There we go. So we're going to do this TV thing, so we've got to wait till this little on-air boy comes back on, and then I can play you guys one more song. Thank you guys so much for listening to me. Seriously, it means so much that y'all packed this room, and I just am always so surprised whenever I sell tickets to my shows. And I swear to God, I'm not kidding. I always get freaked out. I was playing in Oklahoma City a few years ago, and my mom lives in Ardmore, and I was nervous because it's a 90-seat room, listening room. It's very much like this. And I called my mom, and I was like, you need to bring all the teachers that you know and put them in the